Good morning. I know I've been MIA. I've I haven't been happy. Um, as you can tell, I probably look kind of meh, because that's how I feel. Trying to soak in some sunlight and feel better. Um, this is gonna be a short video today because a couple of weeks ago I had to intervene in a domestic violence situation. Um, a young lady that I was mentoring, um, she just cannot get out of her situation. He is verbally abusive, he is physically abusive, he's emotionally abusive, he's socially abusive, and he's economically abusive. Um, Socially abusive, he interferes with her social interactions with other people. It's got to be all about him. And economically, uh, he makes her reliable on him for basic needs, um, food, shelter. Um, I just, I see now the other side of what family members deal with when their relatives have um, domestic violence situations. I think I've shared before, my first husband was abusive. It took me some time. Um, that scar is a physical reminder. Um, I don't have the feeling in my pinky fingers. Like, I feel them, but sometimes they're numb. Um, from some situations between me and him. Um, but I left. It wasn't easy. I had some family members that were like, "Oh, you should, um, y'all can work it out. He just got anger issues. Um, he's not, he didn't mean it." I left. I left, and I was about 5 months pregnant with my third child, and I never looked back. Now, um, 18 years later, we're able to co-parent our children, but he lives in another state. But this person, I I want her to have my strength, and I think that's what got me a little depressed, because she, first of all, he came at her with that mouth, that verbal abuse. All he had to do was pick her up from work. That didn't warrant him coming into the apartment. Didn't warrant him running off at the mouth and getting my daughter upset, because my daughter had to live through that. So she doesn't take it. Anybody wants to be abusive, I'm gonna handle that. So, um, boy come out of his mouth. My daughter started launching stuff at his face like she was Nick Foles in the Super Bowl. And he decided to hold their baby as a shield. So, of course, one of the objects bounced off his face, hit the baby. He calls the police. "Oh, she's abusing me." Who told you to come in the house? Anyway, police were called, and He was told to leave the apartment. But my mentee decided she was going to move all of her things out of that apartment and follow him. Even though we said she didn't have to leave, it was a safe haven. She was like, no, but I love him. He doesn't mean it. My anger got the best of me. I wanted to do some things to him. It's not going to help the situation. So the officer told us that, if she invites this boy into the apartment, she's allowed to have visitors unless my daughter gets a restraining order and goes through all this process. My daughter told her to get out. Just get your crap and get out. So that girl had to lug mattresses, bookshelves, a dresser, everything while he stood in the hallway and yelled at her. I have no idea where they are. I'm worried for her. I'm worried for the baby. I said all that to say this. I want to give someone some encouragement today. I want to empower someone that is going through that type of abuse today. You don't have to put up with that. He doesn't love you. She doesn't love you. Women do it too. We are abusive. If we put our hands on you, there's no excuse. If he puts his hands on you, there's no excuse. We get upset. Our words are the most dangerous things that we have. There are 3 things that you cannot take back: time when it's wasted, a stone when it's thrown, and words when they are spoken. And you can either speak life into someone, or you can speak death, destruction, depression, anxiety into someone. If you need help, reach out to someone. It's not okay to live in an abusive situation. You're going to call the police. The police are not going to have the answers. They're going to give you a paper. And that paper is just that. It's a paper. And just because you have that paper, you still got to call the cops. You still got to wait for them to show up for that protective order. Just leave. I had to learn the hard way. It's gonna be rough. You're gonna cry. You're going to get depressed. You're gonna feel like the world is against you. For the first time in my life, after I left my first husband, I had to get assistance. I had to get food stamps. I had to be on WIC. But all of that was temporary. I moved to Virginia with my last $770. 5 months pregnant with 2 kids that were 6 and almost 3. Well, she was 7. And then I had a baby that January. Did I have people turn on me? I did. But I had a very strong friend support system. I contacted the state to get resources because I moved away, far away, states away. I didn't have to worry about child protective services or anything like that. I know some women that have children, they're afraid that if they call for help, Child Protective Services is going to be entered into there. You're going to get all these people in your business. I did not go to a shelter. I ended up living with friends. Um, but I still, even after I moved in with friends, I didn't just let them take care of me. I did things to help take care of my kids. I ended up going back to school. I ended up getting my nurse's license for LPN. I was already trained. I just hadn't taken the NCLEX. I got accepted into college. I went to school for my bachelor's. Hampton University was outstanding with helping me with scholarships and grants, and I I really went through a lot. I had some wonderful friends that spoke life to me, told me I could make it, told me I was better than that. I didn't deserve to be treated like that. And you, if you are watching this channel, you deserve so much better. I know the lighting is horrible with this, but I just want to let you know that you are better and you deserve so much more. And the love that you have for yourself is enough. The love that your children have for you is enough. There's no love better than self-love. Because if you don't love yourself, no one else will know how to love you. So I hope that I have encouraged someone today. I hope I've given you some type of empowerment today. I was not in a happy mood before this. I don't know if you can see the happiness that I have now that I'm able to get that off my chest about the abuse. I just hope that I touched someone today, and I hope that you understand that you are enough. And if no one else loves you, God loves you. That supreme higher power loves you. And I love everyone. I do. These days I have to pray. I gotta pray about it. I gotta talk about it. I have to listen to music to get me in a different mood. But I love everyone. Friends, foes, enemies. It's easier to love than it is to hate. So I hope you all are encouraged today. I hope you understand that someone loves you. And if you need assistance getting out of an abusive situation, reach out. You're not being a burden. You're not being... Yeah, I feel like I was a burden. You're not being worrisome, bothersome. You need help. And there's nothing wrong with asking for help. If you like this video and my other videos, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the little bell, so you'll get notifications. I'm going to try and be better. I haven't posted anything in weeks. I'm going to try to do better. I'm trying to battle through depression. It gets hard sometimes, but that domestic situation really weighed hard on me. And like I said, I hope I encourage someone today. Keep the faith.